Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is Jazwon, Jazwon, over the Addicted Gamers channel. And I just had a thought. I was thinking about some news that was going around. A lot of people have been spelling out doom and gloom for Nintendo for ever since they slashed their forecast and what have you. But I'm going to tell you something. I think Nintendo has a chance to sneak their way back into this. Now, there are several factors at work that are going on here. Number one, I'm seeing reports that the PlayStation 4 are not in stock. It's pretty much the same situation that was going on with the Wii. I'm not sure it's the same thing because they're complaining that they're just not any in stock. That Sony has not been putting them out. And I would guess that what few consoles that stores are getting, they're immediately being sold. So, that I guess Sony is pretty much hurting themselves in that respect. Now, because of that, you're seeing Xbox One, surpassing the PlayStation 4 in sales. Okay, which is pretty much the only reason. You gotta say. But this also presents a wonderful opportunity for the Wii U. Because, first of all, you got to understand, you're saying, well, Jazz, how can you say that the Wii U could outperform the Xbox One and the PS4? It's not even as much of a powerful system. Let me help you understand something, okay? There's still a question about Titanfall, okay? Now, Titanfall looks to be pretty good, but it's new IP. It's pretty much just another Call of Duty clone, which is still, again, let me reiterate, it still looks good. Okay, but like I say, it's still in question. These AI bots that they have on the game, is going to be processed in the cloud. And I've seen gameplay, of it was I believe on Hard 8's channel, where a guy just took out, I believe it was like pretty much 10 bots in one spot, And there was also another report that there was not going to be much more work done on the game, so I don't know what else. Now I'm looking at some of the release dates for these other consoles here. Dead Rising 3, Operation Broken Eagle, Ho Hum, Call of Duty Ghost Extinction, looks like another DLC. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, I don't expect to do too well. Plants vs. Zombies, I expect to be pretty good. I believe people who are familiar with Plants vs. Zombies, they may go out and pick that one up. Rayman Legends will not perform. Thief, that looks to be that may be a blockbuster if they do it right. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes could be another hit. Not sure what D4 is supposed to be. Super Time Force. I'm just going through some of this list here. Another one that comes to mind, Elder Scrolls Online, it looks to be pretty good for Xbox One. But past that, for the first half of the year, that's all that I'm pretty much seeing. Now, again, Nintendo has a chance because, some of these games are still going to sell. Super Mario 3D World is still going to sell on the Wii U. Pikmin I think, is still going to sell for the Wii U. If they market it right, they can still get Wonderful 101 to sell on the Wii U. And a few other titles, they were pretty good. I believe that people come out and buy Batman Arkham Origins, for the Wii U. And if they come back, and I've done a video on how crucial E3 2014 is. Even if they don't have a show for E3 2014, let's just say that they make deals with third-party publishers, but they come up with Nintendo Directs, okay? And they say, okay, The reason why that we didn't have a show at E3 2014 was because we've been talking to third-party developers, and here's some of what we got coming to the Wii U this upcoming year. And if they're able to do that and generate excitement through their directs, but not only through directs, because see, I don't know if people understand or Nintendo even understands. They're just talking to people who already have the Wii U. Okay, they're not necessarily talking to other consumers. Okay, but if they're able to get out, say on Spike TV or I don't know what other, or maybe get on Game Informer and start at, spreading the news. In which I'm sure a site like Game Informer will start to spread the news and GameSpot and IGN. I believe Nintendo could put themselves in a much better place to where they can be competitive. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that they could actually surpass the Xbox One in sales. Okay, it all depends on the software lineup that they have coming, but it is going to be absolutely crucial because I mean the pieces are there. Sony is not renewing their stock. The Microsoft Xbox One, it's the system is pretty much flawed in terms of what it's supposed to be able to deliver in terms of next gen gameplay. I mean, with that system, it's either going to be either 1080p native or 60 frames per second. So, everyone knows that pretty much most people know that the Xbox One is not going to be is not as powerful as the PS4, despite it being more expensive. So I think it got that working against it. So, but I mean, I think Nintendo can crawl themselves back into it if they do what they're supposed to, get with devs and come out at E3. And if they're able to do that, then they're pretty much on the comeback trail. And I believe that the forecast where they slash for 2.5 million consoles to be sold, I believe they're going to actually do better if, and again, depending on how they do it at E3. Well, that's all. Again, this is Jazz1, JAZWN, over at Addicted Gamers channel. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a beautiful day.